Good morning. Welcome to the First Unitarian Universalist Church of Columbus. My name is Kristen Hartman. My pronouns are she, her, and I have been entrusted with the honor of serving on your board of trustees. Thanks. I am a tall, white, fat, femme millennial with brown hair and blue eyes. Today I am wearing fantastic sparkly earrings and stripy pants. Our speakers provide visual descriptions to welcome people with visual impairments and those listening online. We're excited to be in community with you today. Please take a moment to silence your cell phones, and if you can, with your various friends here today, move to a seat in the middle of your section. This leaves aisle seats open for those with accessibility needs. Thank you. If you're visiting for the first time, welcome. Stop by the welcome table in the gallery to pick up a visitor gift with more information about our community. Look for the Getting to Know UU sign in Beach Hall after the service to learn more about our congregation. And everyone is welcome to come chat with me or another board member. We have nifty maroon ribbons after the service to learn more about the board, our church, or really just anything. Please scan the QR code above or see the Sunday reminder email for our order of worship and announcements. Okay, here's the highlights though. The August feed and read list is available for you to pick up with a green bag in Beach Hall. It's not too late to register for the Labor Day retreat. And we are looking for some friends to help First Friday flourish this year. First Friday is awesome, and I want to see all of you there. You can see details online. However, paper copies of all of our scheduled announcements are available throughout the church for you. Some are on the back of the wall, some are in Beach Hall. You can find them anywhere. You can photograph them, and if you need them, they're available at the greeter stand in the gallery. We do have a last-minute, hot-off-the-presses edition for those of you with justice inclinations. Governor Mike DeWine has ordered members of the Ohio National Guard to participate in President Trump's military deployment in Washington, D.C. Yeah. There will be a rapid response protest this afternoon along High Street in front of the State House. It's going to be from 3 to 5 p.m. Please check the jam table in Beach Hall for more information after the service, since details are still evolving. Please rise now in body or in spirit to sing All God's Critters Got a Place in the Choir. The lyrics will be on the screen.
God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on a telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. The dogs and the cats, they take up the middle where the honeybee hums and the crickets fiddle. Donkey brays and the pony neighs, the old coyote howls. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. It's a simple song that is everywhere, with the fox and the ox and the grizzly bear and the grumpy alligator and the hawks above, the sly raccoon and the turtle dove. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now.
Isn't that song fun? I love singing that. Good morning. I'm the Reverend Kathleen Fowler, and my pronouns are she and her. I am a woman in her mid-70s, a white woman, wearing blue, my dress and my stole, and not as yet my hair, but maybe someday. We gather on the stolen lands of the Wyandotte, Miami, Seneca, Erie, Shawnee, Delaware, and Cayuga people, many of whom were forcibly removed. We support the Native American Indian Center of Central Ohio in their Land Back campaign, and we know that we have more to do to be in true relationship and solidarity with this land and those indigenous to it.
Good morning. I am Reverend Kelly McNeil. My pronouns are she, her, and I serve this congregation as your minister of congregational life. I am a white woman in her mid-30s with long, super frizzy purple hair and blue glasses, and I am wearing a blue dress and a stained glass window stole. On this day in which we bless the animals in our lives, we are reminded that a blessing is a wish of gratitude or happiness towards a person, animal, or a thing. It is for this purpose that we come together today, to acknowledge how our lives have been blessed by our animal friends, and to express our happiness and gratitude that they make this so. It is now time for our children to meet Nikki back in the back to help us prepare to bring in the light. Everyone else, please turn to your neighbor, introduce your pets, and have a grand old time. It is time for our children to bring in the light.
I offer this chalice lighting this morning. Let us be a light for those who speak not with words, but with meows and barks, growls and howls, silently or with song. The four-legged, the winged one, the scaly and crawling ones. Let us be in conversation with all who live within the interdependent web. Let us bless them. Let us be their voice. Let us be their light.
All right, today's story is called Not Norman, a goldfish story, written by Kelly Bennett and illustrated by Noah Jones. When I got Norman, I didn't want to keep him. I wanted a different kind of pet, not Norman. I wanted a pet who could run and catch, or one who could climb trees and chase strings. A soft, furry pet to sleep on my bed at night, not Norman. All Norman does is swim around and around and around and around and around and around. This is it, Norman, I decide. I'm trading you for a good pet. Norman doesn't move. Not even a fin twitches. How can I trade him like this? No one will want a sorry-looking fish in a gunky bowl. When I drop Norman into his nice, clean bowl, he starts dipping and flipping, flapping his fins around. He looks so goofy, I have to laugh. Don't think that just because you made me laugh, I'm going to keep you, I tell him. Tomorrow, you're out of here. Norman blows a stream of bubbles. The next day, I take Norman to school with me. If I talk him up real good during show and tell, maybe someone will want him. On the way there, we see my friend Austin. Austin has a real cool dog and 7 puppies. Want to swap one of your pups for Norman, I ask? Who's Norman, asks Austin. My goldfish, I say. By the time I rescue Norman, half his water is gone. I'm sorry, I tell Norman when we get to school. I'm really sorry. He just stares at me all googly-eyed. Finally, it's my turn to show and tell. Just as I start to talk about goldfish, Emily shouts, "Jenny's gone! Who let my snake loose?" Does anyone hear the story of how I got Norman? Does anyone even ask to hold his bowl? No, They're all jumping and screaming and chasing the snake. Not Norman. He's looking right at me. Thanks for listening, I tell him. That afternoon, we go to my music lesson. As soon as it's over, I'm taking Norman back to the pet store. I take out my tuba and begin to play. Bum, bum, bum. I glance over at Norman. He's swaying back and forth. Glug, 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 he mouths. Look, Norman's singing, I say. Pay attention, snaps Maestro, and try to play the proper notes. Maestro makes me stay for extra practice. By the time my lesson is over, it's too late to go to the pet store. Don't think that just because you like my music, I'm going to keep you, I tell Norman. He glugs. That night, I'm sound asleep when screech, screech. What's that noise? Screech. Yikes, there's something at the window. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I spot Norman. He isn't scared. He isn't swimming around in circles either. He glugs and gives me a little wave. I'm not alone. Together, Norman and I slide open the curtains. It was just a broken tree branch. Thanks for watching out for me, Norman. On Saturday, I take Norman to the pet store, just like I said I would. I look at the cats and dogs and snakes and birds. I look at the hamsters and mice and lizards too. They all look like good pets, but they are not Norman. When I got Norman, I wasn't sure I wanted to keep him. But now, even if I could pick any pet in the whole world, I wouldn't trade him. Not Norman. The end. Our pets become cherished members of our families, and they improve our lives in ways that we might not expect. Please remain seated with hands over your hearts as we sing Sing and Rejoice, number 395 in your gray hymnal, to sing our beloved children back to their families and back to their seats.
Sing and rejoice, sing and rejoice. Let all things living now sing and rejoice. Sing and rejoice, sing and rejoice. Let all things living now sing and rejoice.
During the month of July and August, our offering plate will benefit Deaf World Against Violence Everywhere, or D-Wave. D-Wave's mission is to promote the empowerment of and the equity for Ohio's diverse deaf, deafblind, and hard-of-hearing communities by offering culturally affirmative advocacy and education while inspiring community accountability in response to oppression and relationship and sexual violence. D-Wave is a deaf-run agency that has been providing direct advocacy service for 20 years to the deaf, deafblind, deaf-disabled, and hard-of-hearing communities. In addition to passing the basket, you can text to give, scan the QR code, or visit firstuucolumbus.org donate. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you, Nathan. Today's pastoral listener is Betsy Smalley. And is Betsy here? Yeah, there she is. If you have something on your mind or heart today, they will be with you in Beach Hall after the service and will be happy to listen. We have a joy and sorrow from our community to share with you this morning, and the caring card is available for you to sign in Beach Hall after worship. Even if you don't know the person, please take a second and sign. We send our sympathy to Kitty Palm Hauser. My mother, Marjorie Palm, made her transition August 11th. She was 97 years old. We are sad, but we are also glad that she is released from her suffering. Our meditation this morning is by Gary Kowalski. We give thanks for the animals who live close to nature, who remind us of the sanctities of birth and death, who do not trouble their lives with foreboding or grief, who lets go each moment as it passes, and accept each new one as it comes, with serenity and grace. Enable us to walk in beauty as they do, at one with the turning seasons, welcoming the sunrise and the peace with sunset. And as we hallow the memory of good friends now departed, who love abundantly and in their times were loved, who freely gave us their affection and loyalty, let us not be anxious for tomorrow, but let us ask that kindness and gratitude fill our hearts every day, day by day, into the passing years. I will now ring our temple bell, and we will have a moment of quiet meditation together.
Water makes a ripple if the pebble's big enough. Cranes will flap their wings as the surface gets rough. Fish will move downstream to quieter coves. Things are affected when people throw stones. When you're sitting outside on a hot summer night, and the moths are drawn to the glow of your porch light, your daughter looks up, and with tears in her eyes, she tells you we shouldn't just let them all die. What's done to one is done to all. In this web of life, we're all connected. Whether we're planting trees or we're watching them fall, what's done to one's done to all. When I saw that flag with the red and the black and the torches they held in their hands, I knew I was safe in the skin I was in, while others had targets on backs. When I see injustice and I turn away because I cannot end it alone, I trade in my power for complicity, for hate doesn't thrive on its own. done to one is done to all. In this web of life, we're all connected. Whether we're planting trees or we're watching them fall, what's done to one's done to all. All beings are one. All beings deserve love. Love can make a ripple if our heart is big enough to carry the weight of the pain. The world is on fire, but we are the cure. Compassionate action is rain. What's done to one is done to all. In this web of life, we're all connected. Whether we're planting trees or we're watching them fall, what's done to one's done to all. Whether we're planting trees or we're cutting them down, what's done to one's done to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Katy. The animal blessing is a beloved tradition that allows us to reflect on the meaning that our pets give to our lives and the inherent worth of all creatures. Even if you did not bring a pet or a photo with you, you can still participate in this tradition. There's a half sheet of paper back in the back with the ushers, which is a great place to draw a special pet or animal that is meaningful to you.
We begin our animal blessing by lifting up those animals who remain alive in our hearts. Surrounded by reminders of the animals we love, we remember with gratitude the pets, protectors, and animal companions who have blessed our lives. If you have lost a beloved pet recently, in a few moments we'll ask you to come forward and take a flower from the vase to place it on the altar in memory of them. If you brought a picture or drew a picture, you can place it on the altar also.
We give thanks for our childhood pets who taught us to love and to cry. We give thanks for our children's pets who help us to teach them responsibility and relationship. And we give thanks for the pets who brighten our days and comfort our nights. We give thanks for all those animals who help us. Worker animals who guard us and find our lost and guide the blind. The animals who provide us food and clothing, who tote our burdens and entertain us with their antics, and for animals who give their lives and to help us learn.
Spirit of life, help us to remember that we live and work and love among the animals. Help us to be their friends, to love them and to care for them and to protect them from harm, to thank them when we use them for our lives. Especially this morning, Spirit of life, bless these animals who are the companions of our lives. Hear our outpouring of love and gratitude for them, and help us translate that into love and gratitude for all of your creatures.
We now invite those in person with us to come forward down one of our aisles with your pet or a photo of your pet. For all of you joining us online, I offer this blessing. Bless our beloved pets and animal friends. May they and those who care for them be held lovingly by the Spirit of life. I can tell you that my kitty cat is not going to be happy with me when I get home, but I am very happy to have greeted all of your animals. Thank you so much for bringing them. And there is another animal who is not in the room, but is here. For those of you who have been here in past years, the horse is here. And so after the service, you can go out these doors, and the horse will be there for all of you to greet. And the horse does love children, so if your kids are excited. I invite you all to join me in our congregational blessing by reading the words on the screen. We bless these animals we love. We pledge to care for them tenderly and faithfully, and to remember that we are not alone on earth. Please rise in body or in spirit to sing hymn number 128, For All That Is Our Life. The words will be on the screen, and they are in your gray hymnal.
For all that is our life, we sing our thanks and praise. For all life is a gift, which we are called to use to build the common good and make our own days glad. For needs which others serve, for services we give, for work and its rewards, for hours of rest and love, we come with praise and thanks. For all that is our life. For sorrow we must bear, for failures, pain, and loss, for each new thing we learn, for fearful hours that pass, we come with praise and thanks. For all that is our life. For all that is our life, we sing our thanks and praise. For all life is a gift, which we are called to use to build the common good and make our own days glad.
Go your own ways, seeking peace, sharing love, and giving comfort as you go, knowing that we are all connected and we are all one. And let us now extinguish our chalice together. The words are on the screen. We extinguish this chalice, but not the light of vision. As we go forth, let us heal and transform ourselves and our world through reason and love.